Steve, Katie, this tells the whole story where I'm standing right now. Look at this. You can see pieces of wood here. We have shingles. We have plant debris. All of this blowing together in this huge pile that was just thrust against the doors here because that's how strong those wind gusts were. And if we walk over here, you can see there was about a 40-foot section of the roof that just blew right in the middle of 25th Street. And right beyond that are two cars where even more roof debris fell. And you can still see some firefighters on scene. Beyond that police tape, you can see where there's another pile of roof debris, and then to the left you can see part of the roof is still dangling there too. So just amazing to see how all of this happened because those winds were so strong. Now, I was told that there was someone here, a neighbor, who was watching the storm as it was happening, sitting in the back of his truck, and he was actually struck and pinned down to the ground by some of that debris. Neighbors rushed in to help and take action and save him. We're told that he has some lacerations, was taken to the hospital, but is expected to be okay. Guys, it is amazing that more people were not injured in this.
Yeah, just a wild scene out there. Nick, thank you. We begin with an ABC 15 exclusive. A pregnant Valley woman run over and left to die. Her mom speaking only to ABC 15's Nick Ciletti.
And Nick joins us live from 55th Avenue in Bethany Home in Glendale. Nick, are police any closer to finding out who did this?
Steve, Katie, Glendale police tell me they have a strong lead in this case, but so far no arrests. And that's what makes it that much more difficult for Lori Gates' family and also that much more heartbreaking. Now her mom tells me the only thing she wants this Mother's Day is for this case to be closed. Taken in the prime of her life.
I don't know how to live without my daughter.
And now Vicki Jones is left with the agony of losing her daughter, who was run over and left to die on the side of the road.
She didn't deserve this. She didn't deserve this.
No, she didn't. That's when Lori's family says someone ran her over and took off.
You left her there to die. She would have lived if they would have called 911.
A few hours later,
she was laying right here on her right side.
Wendell Whedon, a Lyft driver, spotted Lori on the side of the road, clinging to life.
She was gasping for air. I'm not the type of person that could leave somebody and let them die.
But that's exactly what someone did. Perhaps the most excruciating pain is what Lori's 3-year-old daughter is feeling. A little girl left with just memories of her mom thanks to someone's senseless act.
She keeps saying, can we go to the hospital and wake mommy up? And I can't because she's not there anymore.
It's okay. And our hearts just go out to Lori's daughter, her mom, and the rest of her family. Now, we're told that there is a GoFundMe page, and the family is also hosting 2 car washes this weekend at Indian School and 77th Avenue. For more information on how you can help out, head to abc15.com. Reporting live in Glendale tonight, Nick Ciletti, ABC 15, Arizona. Steve, they don't even know what that next step could be. Now, regardless of how you feel or whose side you're on, we witnessed history being made today. Never before have we seen Arizona teachers walk out like this, and it doesn't look like any kind of solution is on the horizon. Less than 1 month away from what was supposed to be the start of summer break, but there is no vacation here at the state capitol.
All of the kids in Arizona are suffering.
Instead, Arizona teachers are walking out. Beth and Michael LeBlanc, husband and wife, and both teachers in the North Valley, bringing their kids with them to the capitol. Hopeful some kind of deal can be worked out.
You get some of what you want. You can't get everything what you want. It'd be nice.
Governor Ducey already proposing a 20% pay hike over 3 years for Arizona teachers. Some say it's still not enough.
My second job actually paid for this sign right here.
Jonathan Schmedeke is a teacher by day in Phoenix and realtor by night.
I got to do what I got to do to support the family.
This is a history-making day across Arizona. Never before in our state have all teachers walked out like this. Thousands of them right now in front of the Capitol supporting this mission. But we've spoken to a number of them who say they're hoping this can all come to an end sooner rather than later.
It affects more than just teachers because my mom is a ED. She works with ED kids inside of the classroom, and now she's worrying about missing out on X amount of days of work.
Hannah Sharp's mom has worked in Phoenix schools for more than 2 decades. At $14 an hour, she says missing even one day of work could be detrimental.
She lives paycheck to paycheck.
Reporting from the Capitol, Nick Ciletti, ABC 15, Arizona.
Now to that exclusive, a Chandler man living a miracle tonight.
He was caught up in those same floodwaters that killed 9 people this weekend, but he survived. Only ABC 15's Nick Ciletti sat down with him to see how he was able to make it.
If I make it out of this alive.
Not knowing whether he'd live or die.
Why do you think you were spared?
I don't know.
It was a warm summer Saturday near Payson. Brandon West and his dog Lucky decided to go for a swim with a buddy.
Jumped in the waterfall, jumping off the log and stuff.
But with just seconds to react, that swim turned dangerous. Brandon saw this, a raging mix of water, ash, tree limbs, heading right towards them.
You make the wrong step, you get sucked under. You just pray you're making the right decision.
With his dog hoisted onto his shoulders, Brandon trudged his way through that black water, Lucky taking the brunt of it. Eventually, the current overpowered them, sweeping them downstream over 3 different waterfalls.
I was just so physically exhausted that I couldn't hold him anymore. He ripped from my arms.
Disoriented, banged up, and still in shock, Brandon somehow made his way to this rock. Moments later, realizing against all odds, Lucky was able to swim to safety.
I don't know how Lucky got out of it. We were in the bottom of that waterfall up there.
Even though holding on to Lucky might have cost your life, you were not willing to let him go.
I don't think so, man. That's my boy. Thanks, buddy.
Lucky living up to that name now more than ever. He's got a few cuts and bruises to match Brandon's, but nothing these two can't heal from. Brandon just wishes those 9 others had the same second chance they do.
I don't want to seem like I'm ungrateful for being alive, but I just wish they were too.
In Chandler, Nick Ciletti, ABC 15, Arizona.